Studio time with
I am an animal, cricket right, y'all know. Home, we gotta be gangsta silently. Hope done, put it on pinky ring. Hope they see all these chains on me. Say something to me, please say something to me. Shoot for the driver, no brakes at the tree. Hell yeah, beat the brakes off 'em. All the stress gone, all this shit is over. Rum pum pum, little nigga drumming. I can take a loss, but they never gotten. I done been a problem for the late night running. I carried out top notch, just like SEAL 16.
welcome to the fucking Great Day Podcast, episode number 3. I am your host, Waddy Diamond Chains, and I have
Kid K.
co-piloting on a podcast, and that's just how it is, man. For this week, I want to talk about something really quick. Because I don't know how everybody else's week has been, but as far as my week goes, I had jury duty.
Jury duty?
Kid K is he's too young to know about jury duty. He's not there yet. But for all the listeners who have experienced jury duty and know what that is about, you know it's a horrible experience. And this is my first time ever doing this. So I get there. And you know, when I saw I had to go to jury duty, I was like, okay, maybe this could be like a decent little fun experience that I'm gonna go through. I even got freshed up, you know what I'm saying? I even got cooled out, thinking that, you know what, maybe I'm gonna meet a nice little, you know, cute little female out there, you know what I'm saying? Have a good conversation the whole time. But really, when I got there, it was just nothing but a old bunch of crusty crab ass old people up there, bro. I'm talking about 70s, 80s, bro. They all smelled like wet rubber.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was, you know what I'm saying? And they all had to have a conversation with you. And you know, they got deaded really quick. That shit was deaded so quick. I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Man. I'm here for one purpose, and it's to serve justice. And if you wake me up and I go to work, I don't get off till 7 in the morning, I gotta be there at 9 in the morning, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. Everybody's guilty. You jaywalking, you're guilty.
yeah.
You stole some chicken from Jewel, you're guilty. Is it?
Nothing else.
Because how you gonna expect, you know what I'm saying, me to give you a fair judgment? I'm finding out you over here prostituting. You're guilty. You weak soul. But anyway, getting off that jury duty shit, man. That shit really pissed me off. Anybody got jury duty, prepare yourself. I didn't have no phone charger. My phone died at 1:30. I was sitting there getting interviewed by a judge. I'm like, damn, bro. I still gotta go to work tonight. Average shit. Getting off that shit, man. We don't have no current events, but me and Kid K the other day was talking about Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
And Netflix is on a rise, people.
It really is.
You know, I mean, it's kind of been on a rise, but it's just going to keep getting more and more and more and more popular for the simple fact that you have everything you need and then everything you want at the same time to watch and listen to. You know, you turn on a TV show, it's like all these fucking commercials, man. Who want to sit through all these commercials?
Nah,
I don't want to buy. I don't got pimples. I don't need Proactive. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch that shit. I mean, sometimes it does allow me the time to go use the bathroom, maybe make a sandwich. But making a sandwich is a process. When I make a sandwich, I need mayonnaise, mustard, you know what I'm saying?
Takes
Cheese
time.
on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I need some shit equipped. that's too long. When I'm watching Walking Dead, I want to watch Walking Dead. When I'm watching Breaking Bad, I want to see a motherfucker break bad. That's just besides the point, man. Netflix. Anybody who got Netflix, I know Kid K know about this shit. Blood and Bone.
What?
Blood and Bone.
I have to say
That motherfucker with that gap,
Yup.
kicking motherfuckers to the surface of the ocean.
MMA style.
Yo, buddy over here cracking bees, yo. This shit's over here. Oh my god. When you showed me Blood and Bone, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, but then you showed me another movie. What was it called?
Falcon Rising.
Falcon Rising. That motherfucker. Anybody who got Netflix, Blood and Bone, Falcon Rising. If you have seen it, I want you to comment. I want you to comment on this shit. Let me know what you thought about it, because that boy with that gap, he got extra breathing strength.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? He breathed through the gap. You know what I'm saying? He don't breathe through his nose. It's through the gap. That motherfucker kicking though. But you know who else was kicking?
Bruce Lee. Nah.
Nigga Kid K. Hey, that nigga Kid K on it today. That nigga Kid K on it today. Bruce Lee was over there kicking, bro. Kicking. You know what? Yeah, a lot of people don't really realize that Bruce Lee kind of changed the face of like manhood in a way, because he was kicking so much. Not even only was kicking, but like he was really about it. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people was about it. So when he came straight from foreign lands to the United States and was kicking motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? He was like, what do you do? Like, what do you do when you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9 years old, and you see Bruce Lee kicking motherfuckers? Like, you want to be that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like, what do you want to be when you grow up? That's where I want to be a ninja came from. Bruce Lee came out. I remember I had a Bruce Lee t-shirt. I didn't even know who that was. I know he was kicking though. You know what I'm saying? And I know that motherfucker was kicking though. You know what? We should play a clip. I cannot stand Kid K's internet. I cannot stand that shit. For real, it's so annoying. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a clip right now. I'm sorry, not a clip. I'm gonna play a song. I'll break it down for you. One day in the back in the Cadillac truck, I'm sitting there tipping cows. I'm gonna fuck, I'm round and around, I go, I do, she do, what I do, she do, what I play, about to do, we're dancing. I'm dancing with squirrels, and yes, we're dancing with them girls, and I eat squirrels. Yo, we straight flowing to that country shit, yo, but we don't even know. Oh man, this shit's so diverse, man. It's so crazy. I feel like we should run that back. Yeah.
Should we run it back?
Fuck it. We're gonna run that shit back. I'll break it down for you. One day in the back in the Cadillac truck, I'm sitting there tipping cows. I'm gonna fuck, I'm round and around, I go, I do, she do, what I do, she do, what I play, about to do, we're dancing. I'm dancing with squirrels, and yes, we're dancing with them girls, and I eat squirrels, I eat squirrels. That shit was so dope, man. That shit is, oh my god, that shit is so fucking dope, man. If you ever know somebody to freestyle on any kind of beat, I'm the person to come to, man. But we're back from the commercial break. I guess it's not even a commercial break, but we're back when we're setting up this fucking shitty ass connection right now because fucking Kid K ass don't know how to do shit right. If anybody want to watch this video with us, all you gotta do is go on YouTube and type in Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon Fight with O'Hara. We're gonna start pretty much in the middle of this, so I mean, just kind of fill out the scenes with us. Hold up. It's oh wait. Okay. For those that know Bruce Lee and his movies, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
The guy from Coach Carter is in the movie too. Oh shit!
What? That collapse.
Oh my god!
Really?
I hope you guys are syncing up with this shit because Bruce Lee just connected his kneecap to his nipple and kicked the fuck out of this dude O'Hara. Let's run that back. Let's run it back. Oh no way! Let's go back.
Charge up.
That motherfucker sound like a coming turtle. Like, but he kicked the fuck out of him, man. A lot of people don't really realize Bruce Lee was that man. Bruce Lee was that man, you know, and the way that he died, it was like, what the fuck? Like, how? Because people have their own contradictions, but I mean, even a doctor reported that he died off of cannabis. Don't fucking tell me he died off of weed, yo. The ganja?
For real?
Kid K, the ganja?
Nah, I don't think
That shit don't hurt you. Where? Tell me now, anywhere today, who's dying from that shit? I mean, you are motivated from it, yeah, that's true. It'll take you away from your pride, yeah, that's true. But it ain't gonna kill a motherfucker. It ain't gonna make you commit suicide.
That's not true.
Them motherfuckers is crazy as hell. You know, Bruce Lee, he probably has somebody after his ass. Maybe he signed the wrong deal, not knowing what he was doing, and he, you know what I'm saying, his shit caught up to him. Somebody had to kill that man. You don't tell me you go look at Enter the Dragon and tell me that this dude is unhealthy. Boy, fit as hell. Probably got 3% body fat. Like, this dude healthy, man. Ain't no, that shit not killing him. No fucking weed killing him. Y'all crazy as hell if you believe that shit. You know, but that's kind of like the circle of a lot of people who signed that deal.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they you know what I'm saying, conspiracy theories. They would talk about fucking DMX on that shit when he wanted to backlash it. They would talk about Eminem when he wanted to backlash it. They talk about a lot of artists that y'all like backlashing that shit, and their careers get fucked up from it, you know. And I mean, you could believe it, you can't believe it, but you gotta know something real quick though. I ain't talking just because I'm watching some shit on YouTube. I'm not talking because I'm seeing some shit that another artist is going through.
Cause you know.
I ran into this shit. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people that don't know, I don't even think Kid K knows this shit. But do you know what sleep paralysis is?
I heard of it, but I'm not so sure.
You're not so sure?
Yeah.
Basically, what sleep paralysis is when you go to sleep and you get into that deep sleep, your body goes into this stage where it releases this chemical that paralyzes yourself.
Do you know the chemical?
No, it's paralyzing sperm. Like, I don't know, bro. But it just releases throughout your body, and it enables you not to act out your dreams. So that's what it is. But when the way that doctors explain this is that sleep paralysis is when you wake up before your body wakes up. So you can see out your eyes and you can look around and you're awake in your brain, but your body's not awake yet. The serum is not, so you can't move. You're paralyzed. But I'm not trying to hear that noise. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit ass, lame, you know what I'm saying, MD excuse. Because this is what I went through, sleep paralysis. Okay? I ain't know shit about sleep paralysis when I went through this. I'm waking up, and this is at your crib, KK. I was in the other room though, and I'm sleeping. I'm on my side, and this is summertime. About 3 o'clock p.m. Birds chirping, sunlight beaming through the window. I'm hot as hell. It was a good day. When I woke up, I knew I was gonna have a good day.
Right.
But I woke up. Normally, when I wake up, I don't really collect myself until about 10 minutes afterwards. I still lay down for a little bit.
Yeah,
So I'm laying down a little bit. Yeah, right? It's
Yeah.
common for that shit. So I'm laying down a little bit, and, I was like, all right, it's time to get up. Wait.
Okay.
I can't move. I'm like, all right, I know I'm not dreaming. I know I hear shit. I'm awake. I know I'm awake. There's not no lucid shit. I know I'm awake. I feel my presence in the world. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And I'm starting to get skeptical real fast. This is a fast process, by the way. So I couldn't move, and then, you know how you hear if you have a new box spring in your bed, sometimes people don't take the plastic out the mattress, or the box spring rather.
Right.
But there was no plastic on the
Underneath
box
the
spring.
bed.
But it sounded like there was, and it was ripping.
Yeah.
And it started like silently, and then it got louder and faster.
Damn.
And like I said, I heard the birds chirping. It got to the point where it was so loud and so rapid, I didn't hear that bird chirp no more.
Damn.
Them birds that was out there partying, I didn't hear that shit no more. I just heard. And I was like, whoa, shit. And I'm talking like, right now I'm talking like it's cool because I'm not going through it no more. But when I was going through that shit, that's fear at its highest peak.
That's terrible.
No, that shit's terrible. That shit's terrible. And I'm feeling that shit. I'm hearing that. And then my body just starts vibrating like,
What?
yeah, like a missed call going through on an emergency. Like that shit was just going. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? What is going on with me? And then the noise is louder. And then I felt the crease down on the bed
In the
coming
middle?
from
Is this
behind
like
me.
the middle of the bed?
Yeah, because I was on the side of the bed facing the wall, and the window was behind me. And I felt the crease coming from behind me. When I soon felt that shit, I started vibrating even more. And I just felt something squeeze the fuck out of me. Violent, by the way. Violent.
Like,
This was
what did it feel like?
this was no embrace. This wasn't no it was like
it pushed
it was
down
like
on your
Brock
stomach?
Lesnar wanted to kill you in the UFC ring and was squeezing the fuck out of you.
Like your stomach, like it was.
Like I was compressed like a boa constrictor, like a snake was attached to me.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And I'm telling you, when you're going through this, the fear that you have is unexplainable. You do, to the point where I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do but to call on the one thing I felt like could help me,
Right.
which was the Lord. So I called upon him. And as soon as I asked for help,
It just went.
like that motherfucker, I heard the birds chirping, 0.1 seconds. That's how I know, man. That's how I know, man. All that shit that y'all feel like y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all going through y'all life shamelessly. That's how I know I shouldn't be doing the shit that y'all doing. I'm glad I stood to my distance. For real though, I had too many experiences with that evil shit, trying to get a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you was there from the beginning when I first found out about it.
Yeah. It was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it got me. It got me. It got me to the point where I couldn't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? I had to link up with Kid K.
Several days. Like,
For several days, I had to link up with Kid K because I couldn't be by myself because I felt like they was watching me. I felt like...
Didn't you say, like, you think you saw something? Like in the dark?
And, I mean, it could be my mind playing tricks on me. It could be them playing tricks on me.
No.
But, at the time, I was figuring that, I love music. I love these artists. And I find out they're doing some evil shit.
That just.
And I kind of want to follow their footsteps. It's like, damn, what the fuck? Like, this shit is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Motherfuckers might be watching me because I ain't about it, but I'm still going to be about it at the end of the day. And I started listening to stories about people who actually spoke out about it when they regretted that deal. And that shit got me thinking too. So yeah, sometimes I feel like shit was watching me. You know, when I first found out about it, maybe about a month after you was around for that first experience I had when I couldn't be by myself and shit.
Yeah.
I was living in the city, Chicago, South Side. And I was with your sister, and we was both sleeping in the bed. And I woke up, and I noticed that she was already awake. I was like, "What you doing up?"
You was just sleeping?
Yeah, we was knocked out. It was late as hell. I was like, "What you doing awake?" And she's like, "Oh, I had a bad dream. I woke up." I was like, "Oh shit."
Like around what time? Like
It was around 3:00, witch's hour.
Yeah, that's
It was around that time. And I woke up from a bad dream. I was like, "Damn, for real, me too." And at the time, I didn't really notice shit. I mean, I researched it a little bit from the beginning, but not too much to know about symbolism and all that shit. So I'm just kind of going through this naive at the same time. So we both wake up from a bad dream. I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, it's okay," you know what I'm saying? So I just put the biceps around her, made her feel safe real quick, you know, and try to go back to sleep. As I'm closing my eyes, I see something going past the TV. Now, the TV wasn't on fully. You know how when the TV idles, when you have it on for so
Just
long,
like-
maybe like the logo will pop up and a flash will like bounce off the sides and shit?
Yeah, like blinking around and shit. You know?
Yeah, it was like that. And so it was like, it's just like a quick little, and I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm half awake. I got half a dick laying in the bed and shit. My morning wood isn't 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm at like 47. So I didn't think nothing of it. But my room in the south side of Chicago, it wasn't just like a regular room. I had like a library room. It was like a den.
Like small room. Like,
Oh no, it was a big room, but half of it was like a computer, laboratory, like space, like an office space.
Yeah.
Half of it was my bed, and then the TV was in the middle of the room, and then behind the TV was the office space. It was a little weird setup, but that's what the setup was. Now, the computer that was behind us was a gateway.
So you
Old ass gateway computer. For y'all 90s babies, even 80s babies, no. Gateway is old as fuck.
It really
had
is,
a had
to
a
be
square, had a cubed cow
yeah,
for the logo.
and it doesn't work. It's just like
Yeah, the one I had, it doesn't work. It didn't work. It was just there for whatever. Like maybe they was gonna fix it one day. I don't know what the fuck, but it was just there. I tried to use it a couple times, but that shit was a no go. And so that shadow went past the computer screen. I'm sorry,
TV?
the TV. Yeah, and all of a sudden, that motherfucking gateway computer opened up.
what?
The modem started.
Like everything started.
The modem started. The screen started, and it was loading up.
Damn.
Yeah, and I tried. Trust me, I tried. I tried to turn that motherfucker on, and it didn't. It won't turn on. And I didn't really notice.
At the
But
time,
yeah, at the time, I didn't really notice that that's the
This-
logo
yeah.
for AOL. But for those who don't really notice or realize, the logo for AOL is a pyramid with the eye in the middle.
You know what that is.
And that was the loading screen for the computer. Now, if you watch Paranormal Activity, and I think it was like third one or some shit like
Yeah,
that,
no, I
the
think-
computer screen
Yeah.
put up the pyramid and the eye in the middle. I feel like that was like some AOL subliminal message bullshit, because that's what popped up on my shit, and my shit didn't work. But I didn't think about it. I didn't notice it. You know what I'm saying? I stayed G at the end of the night
Yeah.
until I woke up. Until I woke up and realized what happened last night.
Was
I started researching that shit up on Google. First thing I found was testimonies of the same shit. I'm waking up from a bad dream. Electronics are turning on and off. And this is an everyday basis.
damn.
Everyday basis for them. But you know, my shit's so strong. I feel like my shit's so strong that they gotta really work for that shit. That little shit that they doing, that shit ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm doing right now, I'm staying on a regular day basis. I ain't stepping out the box. You know me in EG because you don't know me in EG. I've been in my box from the beginning because I moved around so much. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have demons coming after them at the end of the day. When you sign that deal, you got them coming after you because that was a deal from the beginning. Suge Knight? What the fuck is going on with Suge Knight, bro? You heard about that shit?
Yeah.
Man, Suge Knight, supposedly, this is allegedly. I don't want to speak out too much about it, but allegedly someone ran up on a man, possibly with a gun.
Right? A gun? Yeah.
Possibly. Nobody knows. The footage is a little bit shanky. But ran up on a man. So, what did Suge Knight do? What did G do? Ran the dude over. Flat. Laid out. Laid out. Kid K hasn't seen this. I'm going to show him a little bit. I'm going to explain it to y'all first, though. Ran the man over. Then, someone else came running up. I wouldn't say running up. Came walking up. Suge Knight said, I ain't with these foolish. Whatever Suge Knight says. Nigga, I'm late for my nuggets. Whatever Suge Knight says. Ran the other dude over. Both of them laid out. You don't see the second dude. You see him get run over, but you don't see him. Because he get rolled over. The video ends. All I know, someone died from that incident right now. We should pull up that video. Kid K, get to that video. But that just goes to show, man, people doing stupid shit nowadays. That shit not necessary, yo. When YD get up there, yo, I'm RKOing these motherfuckers. Run up on the diamonds. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from the top of the ropes on this shit. Pulled it up? Alright, here we go right here. Alright, so KK, he ain't watch this shit. That Suge Knight shit looking like Halo Pink.
It really is. That's a nice truck, though.
It is a nice truck.
So that's the one dude?
Yeah, that's some dude named Bone. I don't know who the fuck that is. Backed up. Wow. Cracked him. He's laid out. He's laid out. He's not even moving. Whoever Terry is, he gets creased.
He get creased all the way to the white van.
Yeah. He's probably underneath that motherfucker. Or he's probably still getting ran over. But that dude that just reversed on him, he's laid out, bro. He's laid out.
Moving at all.
And you see the possible gun right there. I'm mad as hell TMZ got that motherfucking bell ringing every time. So you wanted to notice that shit. That motherfucker, they want to keep the little humor in it. They fucked up. So yeah, he laid him out. It looked like he kind of ran over his head a little bit. But you don't really see too much graphic shit from his angle. But he ran over Terry as... like a monster. Like he ran over him like he was the captain of the Halo.
Right,
like
he was about to take back his Halo truck.
Yeah, for real. Like he just stole it back from the compound and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy as hell. But, you know, nobody never knows. Because there's so many stories about, you know, past artists who have passed away that was being chased by these, you know what I'm saying, karma deals, basically. You know, what goes around comes around. You know, you sign that deal when you have to get that deal back. Some people don't want it. Maybe that's Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's Suge Knight. Maybe that was Michael Jackson. Maybe that was DMX. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about on the podcast the other day, is me, Volo, Kid K, about some DMX Damien lyrics. Yeah. Y'all niggas probably don't even know about the game like that. But that's besides the point, man. We're going to end it here. I am your host, Waddy Diamond Chains.
KK.
The end of the day, know where your place is at and know how to overcome your boundaries. if it's the right boundary to overcome, first and foremost. And we're out.
Y'all do not gotta be rounded. All of my niggas is gonna be bout it. That's when they lying, bout when they riding. Better be silent. If you don't want problems, y'all will be falling when the diamond chain get off the sea. Got my eyes closed cause there's no competition. I do not talk, nor I listen, nor speak evil. Whole life waiting, asking, but now I ain't got what no one has. This y'all made me proud. Why in the world would I share compounds in my fucking hair? Diamonds on rare. All the girls wait to come in here. I would fuck them all if I was there. Whiskey decrease in my living rate. Some pulling towards Atlanta from the alleyway. Someone not feeling how I feel it anyway. I'm throw like a grenade. Yeah, I came to see and aspirate. What? I waited for the perfect day. Getting shit faced. Arm out the window, see my enemy. Hop out, he gon' be sorry for the shit that he talk. 24 shots for the rapper now.